All right, all right. We got a bunch of bangers that just got announced. Great fights incoming and inbound. Looking forward to it very much so. And I'll go ahead and post the stream link, the StreamYard link in the chat. So you guys can go ahead and join, talk to me about what you're thinking about these fights if you want, or we could just chat it up in the chat. Nobody's obligated to join the actual stream. But yeah. We can go ahead and chop it up for the next maybe hour or two here. Let me see. I'm just sharing the link out. I'm going to read the chat in just a minute. All right, what's up? But yeah, man, fucking Volk versus Lopez. I'm not too sure Diego Lopez deserves a title shot at this point. You know, just coming off of the John Silva win. It was an impressive win, but it's like his fight before that was just, you know, he fought Volk already. Yeah, it's a big fight. And I mean, I like Diego Lopez. I like Volkanovski. But I don't know. I just don't know if this was the one to make, you know? We got a whole bunch of other shit to look forward to as well. Man, shit. They gave what's good, brother? What's up, Braden? It's almost like they expected John Silva to steamroll him. Yeah, it's like they just wanted to give John Silva the title shot. So they're like, oh, Lopez won, so now he's gonna get it. I don't know. I feel like it should have been Lerone Murphy. Like, fuck Movsar Evloev, bro. That guy doesn't have any finishes in the UFC. I don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about him. But it's like Lerone Murphy's coming off that, you know, it's nasty spinning back fist or the nasty spinning back elbow. So it's like, you know, that's at least something that you can put on a highlight reel and market. Speaking of John Silva, we got John Silva versus Arnold Allen. That's a sick ass fight. Let me go ahead and put the StreamYard link in chat just in case anybody wants to join. You can. If not, you don't feel like you have to. You know what I mean? I can just chop it up and talk to you guys here for as long as the stream lasts. I don't need anybody to join me, but if you want to talk about shit, you can. But yeah, let me see. I'm just kind of cleaning up my cleaning up my tabs here. But yeah, Gaethje Pimblett for the interim belt is pretty weird. Not gonna lie. I mean, it should be Armin fighting Ilya, but I don't know, man. UFC, Dana White is not in the Armin Sarukian business. They don't fuck with him after he pulled out of that title fight on a day's notice against Islam the first time. So I don't know, man. And then we got the Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, you know, battle for the greatest bantamweight of all time, I would assume. The greatest ladies bantamweight. Like people call it the DEI co-main event. O'Malley versus Song Yadong. That's a fucking sick ass fight. I feel like Song Yadong is just like, I don't know, man. He's kind of like a tailor-made matchup for Sean O'Malley to like utilize his footwork, you know, counter effectively, because Song Yadong is a lot of forward pressure. But I think this is a 3-round fight as well, which favors O'Malley. But it's like, you know, Song Yadong is a tough ass fucking dude. If Sean starts to slow down even a little bit, if Song catches, if Song's able to land, Song is very powerful. You know, it could end up being rough for Sean O'Malley if he's not really ready for the pace and pressure, and power that Song Yadong is going to put out there. But Song Yadong is just going to be, he's going to be playing Sean O'Malley's game. You know what I mean? He's going to go out there and strike with him. I don't think he's going to go out there try and wrestle him. Song Yadong is like he's a fucking entertainment first kind of guy. He just goes out there, tries to just scrap, which does play well into Sean O'Malley's game. Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas. That's a nice fight. I got Alexa Grasso. I'm rooting for her as well. John Silva, Arnold Allen. Shit. Let me see. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Let's see. Raro, what's up, my guy? Team Mobstar, unite. Yeah, you're alone on that island, useless. Let me see. This is useless right now. Let me show you guys right now. This is useless. Go Movsar Evloev, yeah. Hey, guys. We want to see Movsar fight for the title, right? Right? That's useless. This is him right here. Nice haircut, KZ. Thanks, my guy. I appreciate you, my guy. You call me Fresh Cut Z. Yeah, let me see. We got There's a lot of pressure from my Song Yadong. Yeah, my dong is putting a lot of pressure on Sean O'Malley. Free title defense for Volk 49-46 last time. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm really liking the Lopez Volk rematch. I have a feeling he tries to strike but shoots once he's hurt and loses a split decision. Yeah, Song can wrestle. Like, he can wrestle. He just, he prefers to strike. Elijah Burner account activated. Only the real ones get to know for sure. All right, what's up, Elijah? How you doing, my guy? LOL, two of us, yeah. oh, so you're on the island with Useless as well? For sure. So yeah, it's Elijah and and Useless on the island alone. Mofsar. Now I feel like it should have been Lerone Murphy because that spinning elbow over Pico was nasty. And Mofsar pulled out a hell of fights. I don't know. No. You can't just reward a guy that pulled out of a fight with a title shot. I don't think so. Mofsar. Yep. But yeah, man, these upcoming fights are absolute bangers. There was another one I saw in here. Yes. Potentially we got Sean Strickland versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Somebody says here Anthony's going to smoke him. What do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and run some polls for all these fights so then we can see what the community's thinking here. Let's see. Go ahead and leave a like for me, guys, so this, the stream gets recommended to more people. Let me go ahead and pin this StreamYard link in case anybody wants to join. You don't have to join, but if you want to, the option is there. Let's go ahead and start a poll. Let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way just in case. Or, I mean, just to start off, I'm pretty sure most people are going to vote Volk, but we'll see. Jesus Christ, what happened? All right, so there's a big-ass scorpion that my girlfriend found, so I'm going to kill it. I'll be right back. Yeah, damn, she scared me. All right. So I killed that motherfucker with her croc, so I'm gonna just get this corpse out of the fucking house.
I mean, we need to check if there's more. No sé.
You brought that in from outside, right? Put it outside, yeah. Do you need my help, or am I good to keep going? You're fine. Well, goddamn. Shit. Okay. That kind of fucking threw my flow off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we're back. It was Mobstar. That's why I got said, let me go ahead and fucking re-chat. Will you okay? Yeah, it was just a scorpion in the fucking like where the cats, like their little side room, I guess. But damn, let me go ahead and catch up with you. Strickland is gonna piss people off. Yeah, most likely just talking shit. Yeah, it's because Lerone came in on short notice because Mobstar pulled out. Let me see, you guys. Whoa, what? Scorpion King Z. Tell her to kill it. Nah, bro. As a man, it's your job to kill the bugs in the house. It was Mobstar. That's why KZ got scared. That's funny. Mobstar's fucking dead. Yeah, I just killed the fuck out of Mobstar. He got crushed with a croc. Why he's spanking ass instead of killing it? Ooh wee. Yep. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. That's what I said when I saw that scorpion. I was like, useless. Whoa. Honestly, thought it sounded like a dog yelp or some shit. No, that was just my girlfriend screaming. No, they heard you, obviously. Let's see. Finishing John Silva like that, savage. In my opinion, Diego Lopez deserves it again. Yeah, I mean, it was a sick ass knockout, obviously, and he fucking destroyed him in the first round. You know, John Silva was landing good shots in the second round. He got that nasty spinning elbow KO. But, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just his last fight was for the title, and he did lose. And it wasn't really that competitive. Volkanovski kind of schooled him. So I don't know. That's just why there isn't much, like, I guess, appetite for a rematch. But I don't hate it. I'm not like, oh, this is bullshit. You know, I feel like Lerone definitely deserved it more, but I'm not too mad about it. I know Useless is mad about it. He wanted Masar Evlov to get that shit. How mad will KZ be if Jones gets Aspinall at the White House? Pereira? Oh, yeah. Well, if you fought Aspinall, I'd be more appreciative of it. But Pereira? Yeah, that would fucking suck. I'll be mad too. Semi-mad. Not Aspinall? Yeah. It was a dog yelp too. KZ, your beard looks fresh, bro. Thanks, my guy. Your boys out here looking all spiffy, eh? But yeah. Getting back to the show here. Fluffy Strickland, I think I'm going Fluffy, obviously. Not obviously, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Like you it's hard to discount what Anthony Hernandez has been doing to people. You know what I mean? Like he's been fucking these dudes up with the pressure, pace, and wrestling. And we saw Dricus du Plessis take Strickland down. And I don't think that Fluffy Hernandez is just going to be like, you know, kept off of Strickland with just some jabs and like some teeps. Like Anthony Hernandez is going to be pressuring forward, and Strickland is going to have to like fight outside of himself and fight in a way that he's not comfortable in fighting, which is like a fucking super high pace, lots and lots of wrestling. Fluffy's going to be pushing the pace in his face the whole fucking time. So I don't know. I think that Fluffy Hernandez gets it by decision just based on output and volume. I mean, Strickland, I don't know, man. He might start ripping to the body because we see that Fluffy's a little bit weak to the body based on what we saw Kevin Holland do to him. But yeah, I like Fluffy's momentum right now. And Strickland is coming off of, like, Strickland can wrestle. That's the thing. But we saw DDP take him down with success. So I don't know. I'm thinking that Fluffy Hernandez can do the same thing. But I don't think that Strickland is going to like have cardio issues, but it's just I think that Hernandez is going to be landing more and throwing more and just doing more in the fight. You know what I mean? He's going to have more moments because he's going to be doing more shit. We got the squash match, a Tebagatier fight going against Andrei Pulayev. I don't know. It's not too great. Let me see. Did I even put the... No, I wasn't able to do the Volkanovski Lopez poll because I was interrupted. Let's see here. So yeah, go ahead and vote. Yeah, I think Volkanovski would take it just because part of me wants to like give Lopez more of a chance in this one, even though he did get dominated last time. But it's like Lopez knows how Volkanovski feels in the cage. He's gonna have like ways to adjust and game plan for Volk. He's gonna see, okay, yeah, this is where I went wrong essentially. And this is what I'm going to do better next time, yada, yada, yada. You know, all that shit. So, I don't know. What are you guys thinking about that? He's going to shave the stash and go for the Dagestan chin strap? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Happy Thanksgiving, though, fellas. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat. Fucking, I hope you had a good dinner with your family. To my American viewers, anybody outside of the USA, you know, it's just another day. But yeah, man, Volkanovski, I'm gonna give it to him again this time, but Lopez could make some adjustments to make it more close of a fight. Lopez did kind of land on him in round two, or not round two, but towards the end of one of the rounds. I don't remember which round it was. It was like round three, round two, but he dropped Volk. He hurt him a bit, and then Volk was able to, bounce back and win the rest of that fight. I like Strickland being back, some press conference, spicy. Yeah, no, he's gonna be talking his shit like always. Here's the thing, you guys, trans people, and then he's just gonna say some shit. Armin is the new Gegard Mousasi, completely shat on by the company. Yeah, no. Armin, I don't know, man. I guess the UFC and Dana White are not in the Armin Sarukian business. Strickland stuffs takedowns. DDP has retard strength. Yeah, but like Fluffy Hernandez has fucking retard pace, so it's like kind of levels out. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't even know what that is though. True, yeah. Like Armin is basically the new Francis Ngannou right now. I got Volk. I'm mad at myself for betting Lopez the first time. Dude, I totally bet on Lopez the first time too, and I'm mad at myself too because Volkanovski's my guy. Bro, useless. People forget Mousasi. He deserved that 185 shot and never got it. Getting real similar to Armin, both Armenian roots too. Shit, they're against the Armenians. Fucking Larry with the conspiracy theory. No, I'm just fucking around. I'll have to rewatch Volk versus Lopez. I think I might have fell asleep mid-fight. Really? It's because you're like European time. It was hella late. But that was a banger fight. It was exciting. Minus 155 Volk versus Lopez 135. Are those official lines, or is that like your own handicapping useless? Happy birthday. Oh, pretty fair tag for the world. Okay, for sure. I'm livid at the lightweight situation. Yeah, no, it's a load of shit. I don't really like it either. I think that Armin definitely is the rightful number one contender. And, and Gaethje was being a fucking... This fight, Gaethje versus Pimblett, this should have happened like 6 months ago. Or however long. Let me see. I don't even remember when the last time these guys fought. Let me see. Gaethje. It's been a while. Like, this fight should not be happening this late in the... shouldn't be happening next year. It should have happened how long ago? So, yeah, Gaethje fought Rafael Fiziev March 8th, 2025. Paddy Pimblett fought Michael Chandler April 2025. Bro, these guys should have fought like in September. Like a couple months ago, this fight should have happened. And then at that point, Topuria should have fought one of these guys at the end of the year. And then whatever Armin beats Dan Hooker, he's next for the winner, which I would assume is Topuria. So it's just like, I don't know, man. This whole thing with Topuria, the divorce, the custody, all this shit, it's just throwing a wrench in the gears for sure. A spanner in the works if you're Australian. But yeah, it's throwing a wrench in the gears, and I don't know, man. I really would have liked this fight to have happened a lot sooner, but Gaethje was like, I'm holding out for a title shot. I'm going to retire if I don't get a title shot. It's like, come on, Gaethje. Come on, dog. Let's see. Larry was the fight where Mousasi definitely deserved a title shot after. When he finished Weidman, Dana hated him. Traveling in a fried out combi. Yep. Shout out Volkanovski. Damn, I have to look into Mousasi. I never knew that. Why did Dana hate him? Yeah, I don't know why Dana hated him too. My least favorite champ? Who? Volkanovski? If Volkanovski's your least favorite champ, bro, that's some crazy shit. Volkanovski's my dude. It's not Paddy's fault, to be honest. It's not Paddy's fault. But this fight definitely should have happened much sooner than it did. Or than it is. Yeah, way overdue, and this fight in reality does nothing for their title chances. I mean, it does because it's for the interim belt. So it definitely determines that they are next. So it's like Armin Sarukian's just getting snubbed completely. Because this is for the interim lightweight championship. So that should mean that they're next in line. Yeah, KZ, do you have a good meal today? I mean, I didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm just out here with my girl. But yeah, man. It was good though. We ran some errands. I ate some salmon. It was nice. Air fried that hoe. Let me see. Trying to get this link sent to Discord and to Polo. Let's see. What do you guys think about Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis? This is a fucking banger. Obviously, this fight's going to be ending by KO. You say that, knock on wood. I don't see it going to a decision. What do you guys think? You think that Derek Lewis can get it done? Or you think that Salsa Boy is going to keep on with his momentum here and get another knockout over Derek Lewis? It's gonna be fucking crazy. When is this fight? The Derek Lewis fight, January 24th. Damn, it would have been cool to see Waldo Cortez Acosta fight one last time in 2025, just so he could have broken the record for like the most fights in a calendar year or the most wins. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and do a poll for that one right now. Let's see. Bedtime had a good point. Patty versus Justin was supposed to be a co-main, but Paramount didn't want ladies main. I mean, yeah, dude, that would have been a fucking super lame first main event or like the first pay-per-view of the year. Kayla Harris and Amanda Nunes. It's just like, It's like, I don't know, man. Amanda Nunes having been retired for some time, like there's a bit like less hype on her. And I'm never like, oh, bro, Kayla Harrison's fighting. Like, I don't fucking give a fuck. I don't know. I'm just being honest. It's a good fight. It's a good ladies fight. But it's just like I was hyped up for Valentina versus Wei Lee, and that's what that was. So it's just like I'm never gonna get excited for another WMA fight to that extent ever again, bro. I'm gonna save myself the fucking disappointment. And if it's a banger, I'll be happy. But I'm gonna keep my expectations low so that I'm not disappointed when it doesn't fucking live up to the hype. Let's see. Damn, Larry, history repeats itself. Musashi was also, let me see. Musashi was always vocal about getting a better contract, especially when he beat Shogun Hua and Henderson and Hunt, yet they were all getting better pay and Dana ain't having that. Yeah, if you're complaining about the pay in the UFC, Dana White's going to be like, yeah, fuck you, kid. Go fight in Bellator. Let's see. I don't think I've ever used Spanner in the works as a saying. We usually just say, yeah, nah, she's fucked. That's funny. I hear fucking Volkanovski and Whitaker say that shit all the time, so that's why. Let's see. Ilya is my least favorite champ, not Volk. Okay. Let's say Hamzat is my least favorite champ. Fucking Hamzat saying that, oh, I can't fight until after Ramadan. My foot's broken. I need surgery. He's out there fucking wrestling John Jones in Qatar. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. That's a load of shit. Volk is a G for sure. Waldo is such a dog. Yeah, he is, bro. Do you think Armin needs another win or he can wait it out? Waldo gets him. Waldo by KO. Derek too slow. What's up, my guy, Herb? Herb gave your boy some support over, via a donation. So shout out Herb, W Herb. He's the fucking guy. Waldo, man, I've been sleeping on him. Taliesin was supposed to beat Lewis, but the UFC scripted that one. Nah, it's just I think Taliesin Teixeira was just overhyped. It's just like he destroyed Justin Tafa, and everybody's like, oh man, he's a fucking killer. And then it just turns out that Justin Tafa sucks ass, and that Taliesin Teixeira was only fighting fucking taxi drivers like Derek Lewis says in Brazil. Yeah, do you think Armin needs another win or he can wait it out? I think that he should get another win in the meantime. I'm not too sure who, though. AJ said that, was it AJ that said it? No, it wasn't AJ. It was fucking, I was watching somebody's stream. I think it was Luke Thomas. He said that Armin's probably going to end up fighting like BSD or someone like that because he already fought Gamrot. They don't want to do that rematch. They're probably just going to make Armin fight somebody like that they want to actually market and it has some hype on him. He's not going to fight Max Holloway or Charles Oliveira. Those guys are going to most likely fight each other. And then BSD's number 8. So, and I don't think they're going to have him fight Fiziev either. Fiziev might be moving down in weight. But Waldo gets him. Yeah, Waldo, man, I've been sleeping on him. Taliesin was supposed to beat Lewis, but the UFC scripted that one. I read that already. Waldo got that sauce. Yeah, he got that Platino power. You see that Waldo has 9 kids? Bro, Waldo Cortez Acosta, he leaves it in every time. I'll fucking tell you that. He doesn't take that Platino out anywhere. That motherfucker got hella kids. Good point. I rather men's main event. I agreed. Hope Amanda loses by a rear naked choke. Kayla Harrison, I love to watch. Bro. No, yeah. I love wrestlers. She's like a female Brock. Yeah, she's built like him too. Can't say love. She's all right. Yeah, imagine her grip though. Which grip? Like grip strength or fucking grip strength? You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, keep it in your pants. Yeah, shout out to the homie Herb. Appreciate the hell out of you, my guy. I want to see Jones try to get on the White House card after that Kadyrov link up. Haha, they aren't gonna like that. Shit, yeah, no, true. I saw something on Twitter saying that like if you're taking money from a sanctioned government or whatever, like it's against the law. So it's like it's not good for Jones to be doing that. How did Herb give you money? Shout out Herb. Yeah, through Zelle. Yeah, he had Lewis hurt, and it should have been a DQ. Go shoot Larry. Supposedly Ilya's wife wants to take 50% of his earnings. That's fucking wild, bro. Nah, hell no. Nah. That should not happen. He should pay, like, I guess she wants full custody, which is kind of wild. I mean, this is a fucking crazy topic and subject, anyways. You know, like I don't know, man. That's like his own fucking personal life. But I guess I'll talk about it. I'm not too sure anybody really gives a fuck about my opinion about Ilya Toporia's divorce. But yeah, no, she definitely should not be entitled to 50% of what he makes. Like he's the one fighting, training, and doing all this shit. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about that, you can chat about it. I'll leave it at that. Useless sent my boy, yeah. Yep. In full custody of the kids, yep. Through Zell, yep. USD goes a long way where KZ's at. Anything helps if y'all got it like that, 100%. Supposedly there's some domestic violence involved in the Ilya divorce case. She hinted at that on the IG post. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I'd be surprised if Ilya's like beating up on her or the kids. That's fucking wild. If he is, then he's fucking lightweight John Jones. But I would hope to think that he's not doing that. But who knows, man? Grip strength, yep. That's probably what Ilya's taking the time. Yeah, Kayla Harrison hits your fucking dick with a judo throw. She judo throws you, she fucking grabs you, and then flips you over, and you're like, oh god, fucking fractures your shit. Let's see, shit, probably that's why Ilya's taking the time. Yeah, no, he's won't be the same mentally. Yeah, he's dealing with a whole bunch of shit right now, so I'm sure that he can't like commit to a training camp if he's doing like going through all like the lawyer shit, all the custody battles, court dates, all that stuff. Dude, but what does domestic violence mean? Like abuse on the younger ones? That has to be a lie, or that's a big accusation. Yeah, no, it's definitely not something to be taken lightly if he's beating up the kids or her. So I don't know. I just spent $12K this month. I'm fucked at the moment. God damn. Ferraro balling out. Let's see. More like wife beating. I think use, but nothing official. Yeah, there it's definitely a gray area. Yeah. Dude, didn't Izzy's girlfriend try to do that too? Yeah, and they weren't even married, and she was like, "Oh, you need to pay me." Yeah, hell no. Nah. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, hopefully it's not. Judo throw finish, exactly. But did Ilya not get a prenup? Shit, I don't know. Headline's definitely gonna go crazy. Yeah, why does this always happen for like a divorce? The woman always starts these crazy accusations. I don't know, bro. There's no way to know. Jesus Christ. There's no way to know if these things are true. Them Miami hoes shake my fucking head. Yeah, bro. It was the Nelk boys were right, I guess. I've never seen Arnold Allen fight. Really? He's good enough to beat Silva? What do you guys think? I'll go ahead and pull that, but I mean, shit. Arnold Allen is definitely really good, but you know, so is John Silva. So I don't know, man. Let me go ahead and pull that. Let me see what you guys think. Everybody's voting Waldo. Damn, you guys are just counting out D. Lou. I mean, I guess it's hard not to, based on Waldo's performances and shit. So let me go ahead and see. They are pushing Silva like crazy, but am I sharing the right screen? Yes, I am. Allen went 5 rounds with Max Holloway. He had a competitive fight with Movsar Evloev. That Max Holloway fight was a main event. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, Herrero. You freaking casual, bro. No. Let me see. But it's like Arnold Allen is like, he's very like a quiet dude. Like he doesn't talk shit. He doesn't market himself like whatsoever, really. He was schooling Calvin Kattar. Calvin Kattar kind of threw like a flying knee in the first round and like just fucked his knee up. And yeah, he recently got a win over Giga Chikadze. He destroyed Dan Hooker. Arnold Allen is really good, but he's like, I don't know, man. He doesn't have like the same kind of like slickness that a John Silva has. Because I mean, a lot of people were writing John Silva off after the Lopez loss, like, oh, he's fucking trash. But it's like, bro, you act like he wasn't like really fucking piecing piecing Lopez up in that second round. Like a lot of lesser fighters would have gotten knocked out by those punches. I mean, he did get fucked up. I'm not saying that Silva didn't get fucked up, but it's like he was landing some fucking killer shots in that second round. Ilya does have a short man's complex. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little tougher as a father and husband than his wife expected. Yeah, he's probably not like a gentle parenting type of dude. He comes from like a kind of like I guess a rough part of the world. Probably is like he's very disciplined. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I mean, who knows, man? It could have been like, the kid or the whoever, like the son or something, did something. Ilya, like, smacks him or something. She's like, oh, you're not gonna hit my kids. Da 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 da. That kind of shit. I don't fucking know, bro. Well, it's at the end of the day, it's all just like speculation. Like, guys are crazy to be fair. One of them, Arnold Allen is faster. Arnold Allen is super fucking fast, dude. Silva is mean though. Yeah. Silva needed that L. Yeah, he's either going to come back better. I think I don't know, man. Because how long ago is that? I don't think that he's going to like just completely level up. John Silva was already really good, but who knows? I'm sure that he's going to be doing a lot of wrestling, so he doesn't end up getting stuck on bottom again. Ilya officially failed at being Connor. D. Devlin would never pull something like that. Yeah, right. He fucking Connor had D hella like I don't know, like Stockholm syndrome or fuck. I don't know. He had her locked down. Damn, I low-key feel bad for Ilya now. I heard he hasn't seen a daughter in a while. Yeah, it's rough. I don't wish that kind of shit on anybody. Any father. Delude, through. Damn. Damn. Silva, top 10 most entertaining fighter? Yeah, currently 100%. Silva's very entertaining. I guess you can't meet your wife in Miami. I guess not, bro. Allen does throw well at times, though. Yeah, no, Allen does kind of, he gets a little bit sloppy in the exchanges. He is measured, though. Like, I don't know, man. It's like Arnold Allen is like a weird case, because there are moments where he does get sloppy. Like at the end of the Max fight, he was running forward, he got caught. Arnold Allen is so basic, yeah. Yeah, he's like a fundamental type dude. He's like a meat and potatoes fighter. People can act like Silva's chinny now. No, he's not. Like, bro, he had a spinning elbow. Everyone gets slept by that shit. And he didn't even go to sleep. Like, he just got put down, and then, Lopez had to follow up with the ground and pound. So was turning up round 2, looked dangerous as fuck. Yeah, he did. The comment, the opposite of whipped. Did Ilya duck Armin? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to have to think about that. I mean, because Ilya is dealing with some personal shit outside of the cage. Gaethje and Patty are fighting. I mean, I don't know if Ilya's ducking Armin or if the UFC is like, fuck you, Armin, we don't want to give you the shot. I don't know. It might be a mix of both. He's a fucking trooper, loyal as fuck. Yeah, 100%. The issue I have with Silva is his wife is in his corner and he gets way too emotional during a fight. Yeah, the thing is, like, John Silva is like a fucking maniac, bro. Like, he does not have like he's not in control of his emotional state, like, at all. Dude's fucking crazy, like, legitimately, like, fucking a crazy person. So I don't know. He and his wife look like two villains. You talking about Silva and his wife or Ilya Taporia and his wife? Hey, white girls like D more loyal than Latinas. Like Ilya's wife on average. What the fuck? Yes, useless. Mobstar versus Lerone, UFC 325, book it, damn. From my dating experience, yes, useless, damn. Got to get myself an Irish chick useless, need them loyal like that. Yeah, exactly. You just do whatever. She's like, oh, at the end of the day, I still love him. I'm from Arizona. I had my choice of any Latina. It's just not worth it. I've been with my girlfriend 2 years now, but it only date light skin or white girls when I was single. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, your boy has a Latina girlfriend. I mean, you heard her screaming about the scorpion. They're fucking crazy, bro. They're crazy. Did you hear me? No, did I? But yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of fucking bangers lined up. Did I run the poll for this? Yeah, mostly everybody's voting Silva. Let me see. We got Waldo Lewis. We did Volkan Silva. Or Volk Lopez, I mean. Let me see. I want to run a poll for a fight that I'm like more interested in because I feel like everybody's gonna vote for. Let's do Gaethje Pimblett. Let me see what you guys are thinking here. Well, let's talk about Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. I mean, Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett says that Scousers don't get knocked out, but I don't know, man. I don't think that he's just going to be eating clean shots off of Justin Gaethje. But the issue with Justin Gaethje in this fight is that his jiu-jitsu is essentially non-existent. So I don't know, man. Like if Paddy's able to take his back, and it's not even like he doesn't need to just take Gaethje down with just a straight double leg. You know what I mean? He could just, get the body lock, clinch, jump up on his back. I don't know, man. He could definitely choke Justin out because Justin is just like a fish out of water on the ground. Like he just fucking does not have grappling skill. He doesn't train jujitsu. Like he has takedown defense. But then when it actually hits the mat, like Justin Gaethje is just like a fucking white belt, blue belt. Like he's terrible on the ground. KZ, you just lucky as fuck. I guess so. KZ, you have a good relationship. Shout out to you, my man. Yeah, I'm mixed with black girls extra as fuck too. I can't do it. Yeah, I've never dated a black girl. Hooked up with black girls. I've never dated one. KZ, a gem. Morales and Prates have their mothers really involved during their camps. Could age horribly, but it's sick that they get nasty finishes. Yeah, they're mama's boys for sure. Definitely. But Morales' mom is like a judo champion or something like that. She's the one that got him into martial arts. Yeah, and then because I saw in the embedded, Prates was like at his mom's house. Yep. Casey the catch. I was thinking it's such a tough pick. Gaethje's Paddy? Yeah. I can't believe UFC gave Gaethje the title shot after he threatened to retire. Like, bro, UFC looks so weak doing that. Yeah, but it's Justin Gaethje, though. Like, I feel like he's like one of the few guys that can get away with that kind of shit just because he's given so much to the fucking sport in terms of like entertainment value and just like fucking brain cells. You know what I mean? It's not like something like very few other fighters can be like, oh, Justin Gaethje did it. Like, why can't I do it? It's like, that's because it's fucking Justin fucking Gaethje, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he's never in a boring fight. All this other stuff, human highlight reel, yada, yada, yada. Dan on some soft shit. Yeah, but it's just like, I feel like Gaethje's like an exception to that kind of rule. Although it does set a bad precedent, but then they could just be like, fuck you, bro. You're not Justin Gaethje. You know what I mean? I got Paddy by sub. What if Gaethje gets on top? I don't know, man. I feel like Paddy would just end up reversing on the ground, or Paddy could lock up a triangle. You know what I mean? Like Paddy jiu-jitsu wise is just on a different level completely than Justin. But on the feet, if it's just a striking match, obviously Gaethje has a good chance to just knock him the fuck out. But we'll see. Chandler rocked him hard. Paddy got a chin though. Yeah, but Chandler only like landed once, and Gaethje, I feel like if he's going to have success, if he's going to win the fight, he's going to land more than once. Like, I don't think that Gaethje's just going to knock him out with the first shot that he lands. He might rock him, and they're just going to keep going. Paddy might slow down if he's not able to, successfully implement the grappling. Might be an issue. Did I ever match a woman of color? Is it pink, though? Pink still? On the inside, yeah. But then, like, on the outside, it's like brownish. What the fuck, useless? Let me see. Bro was laughing. Fiziev on short notice. When you have already beat him, you should never earn. Well, let me see. Fiziev on short notice. When you have already beat him, you should never earn a title shot, especially when Max KO'd you the previous fight. Yeah, I agree. But to be fair, he was coming off of that Dustin Poirier win, the head kick knockout. I guess him taking the Max fight was like a favor that he did for the UFC because he says like they flew to his house and they were begging him to take that fight. I don't know. Like, I feel like Gaethje has done the company a lot of favors. He's given the company a lot in terms of, like, moments, So, I don't know. Like, I feel like Gaethje's the kind of guy where they can kind of, like, make an exception, kind of scratch this dude's back because he's scratched theirs. You know what I mean? Max, Justin, and Dustin can pull that shit. Yeah, it's a very select few, like, fighters that can kind of, like, twist the UFC's arm in that kind of way. It's so fucked. Nobody else pretty much. 3-1 in his last 4. Yeah, Gaethje, and it's just like also Gaethje's wins, like Dustin Poirier and Rafael Fiziev, are much higher level than Paddy's last wins. Fucking the corpse of Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green, Michael Chandler. Like, come the fuck on, bro. Even though he got slept by Max, like, just the level of wins are higher than Paddy's. It definitely should be Armin fighting Ilya 100%, but the UFC just says fuck you, Armin. So I don't know, man. But yeah, this fight between Paddy and Justin should have happened months ago. Like, this should have already been established. Useless Wilden, yeah, Useless is fucking crazy. Brownish, yeah. Joe Wilden Jaegers are fucking crazy, eh? Making me talk about fucking black pussies. What the fuck is going on with you guys, eh? Sounds like a Mexican TV version of Blackish. Hey, Puerta de la Muerte. Hey, brr. All that good shit. Let me see. How would you have the odds? Paddy Gaethje pick him? I think Useless put it in earlier. I think it was Paddy minus 155, Gaethje plus 135. Yeah, that's what Gaethje, or that's what Useless said earlier. KZ, bring that pimple back, bro. We miss it, bro. The pimple's right here. You got the pimple right there on my forehead, eh? Gaethje's getting my money if he has a plus tag. He does have a plus tag. Let me see if that's on my sports book. I don't think so. Dorado bet. They should sponsor me. Let me see. Let me see. You boys got some money in the account. I'm gonna try to fucking win some shit at UFC 323. In a little bit, I guess we can talk about like these upcoming matchups some more. But in a little bit, we can do a UFC 323 preview and start going through that. I guess I would have to like change the title of the stream though, right? Let me see. I was trying to find the Gaethje Paddy lines. Nah, there's nothing for me here. All I have is UFC 323. Damn. All right. No, those odds were for Volk versus Lopez. Oh shit. Okay, I'm wrong, bro. Yeah, you're right. Useless. We have identical pimples, to be honest. It's funny. I see what you mean. Gaethje getting the Dan Henderson treatment when he got that title shot versus Bisping that last fight. It's probably his last go, 100%. Like, because they know that Gaethje's like probably going to retire off of a loss, and they're like, okay, like if Gaethje wins, he beats Paddy. I mean, Gaethje's a star. You know, it's not like the end of the world. Paddy's going to have more fights in the future. If Paddy wins, boom, that's a big win for the UFC. You know, he gets a legitimate, solid win over a big name in Justin Gaethje. So, you know, it's I feel like this is just like pure upside for the UFC. And they also, like, cherry on top, they get to say fuck you to Armin Sarukian, who they hate for pulling out of the Makhachev fight the day of. I have a small one on my ear. Let's gamble. Hell yeah, that would be dope. I cashed out my bets for 323. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until like we get a little bit closer and I like look more on this look more at these fights and, you know, break them down some more. Gamble Blackjack. Yeah, Kyoji Horiguchi fucking calling out Pantoja. Pantoja! Fight me! I will beat your ass! Ugh. Alexandre Pantoja, you will fight me, Kyoji Horiguchi. Let's see. Suavemente. Besame. Fucking AJ talking me out of Pantoja. I mean, shit, bro. Gay. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm still gonna be I'm probably gonna be picking Pantoja. I don't know if I'm betting him. I might put like Pantoja sub in a cycle. Shitty walk. I take your order. Yeah. What do you think about Song Yadong? The Sugar Yadong fight? Shit, man. Yadong is gonna get sweet. We're gonna get some sweet dong here. Let me go ahead and pull that. The chat's going Justin. I like it. Let's see. Sugar versus Dong. I think that does favor, like, it's a favorable matchup for Sean O'Malley, like, because Song Yadong doesn't really like to wrestle too much. He's primarily a striker that like comes forward. It gives Sean O'Malley a lot of like counter striking opportunities. But, you know, Song Yadong is a tough motherfucker, bro. Like, if he's able to land on Sugar, he does have a lot of power. He could end up hurting Suga. He could muscle him around in the wrestling if he chooses to. Like I feel like that could be a path to victory for Song Yudong, even though he's not like the best wrestler. But I'm leaning towards Sean O'Malley just because I feel like it's a good stylistic matchup for him. Just like a short, stocky boxer kind of guy in Song Yudong. Song Yudong does have solid enough kicks, but he's primarily like a boxer. So yeah, it does give Sean the opportunity to just play the distance game, move around a lot, pick and choose his strikes. But Song Yudong, I feel like it would go to a decision. Like I don't think that Sean O'Malley would knock him out. I don't think so. Song Yudong is tough as fuck. He has a solid chin. So I think that Sean O'Malley could win it by decision. But I don't know, man. If Sean O'Malley comes in, has like an off night, Song might end up fucking him up. But I don't think so. Pura just posted 2+1. Cham gonna pick with him with 2 belts. Damn. So what? Are they gonna do the interim heavyweight belt with Jones and Pereira? Or they're just like, we're gonna strip Tom Aspinall and put it vacant on the line. Haraguchi impression is legendary, bro. I'm happy, thank ya. Yeah, fucking Tatsuro Taira. He's a fucking legend as well. I'm picking Brandon Moreno, but it's like if you're picking Tatsuro Taira, I'm not like, oh, that's what a fucking stupid pick. You know what I mean? Like I definitely would respect the Taira pick, but I am going with Brandon Moreno. I feel like his experience. It's not like Moreno's old and washed. Anyways, he's fucking 31 years old. So I don't know, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking Moreno. I think that he can outstrike Taira. I think that he can defend the grappling, keep himself on the feet, and I think that he wins the striking exchanges. 2+1 = 3 Chama. Haraguchi impression. Chop the squid, disappoint my father. What the fuck are you talking about? Chop the squid, sushi Haraguchi. KZ getting top comments always on ITP videos. Chill, bro. Save some aura for us. Yeah, bro. That fucking that comment that I put with Francis Ngannou tying McMahon and Sean Shelby's shoelaces together and beating up Hunter Campbell. That shit was funny. Sugar Masterclass. Kyoji should have been hit the Dana. Give me the $50K bonus. Yep. He probably wouldn't have gotten it then because fucking Chris Padilla did the same thing, and Dana was like, "Fuck you, kid." Hey, fuck you, kid. You're going to ask me for money? What the fuck? Are you crazy? I like the cha-cha. What is that? I don't even know what that emoji is. The fuck is that? Does anybody know what that is? Oh, it's a disco ball, I think. In StreamYard, it looks fucking weird. Dude, can you do a pastor impression again? Yeah, I got you. You seen Rico Verhoeven switch to MMA rumors? I saw that he retired. I didn't see that he switched to MMA. Saw that he vacated his heavyweight belt. Savage impersonation, just savage. So you heard Francis grab Dana's shirt in negotiations? Yeah. And then Dana's like, hey, let me the fuck go, kid. Disco ball? Okay, for sure. Yeah, man. Oh! Ugh. A pastor impression? Oh. I need to think of what to say. But let's go ahead and start previewing UFC 323. I feel like we did a pretty solid job talking about these upcoming matchups. Now we can go ahead and talk about 323. Or, we could talk about fucking Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas if you want. But yeah, I think that we would rather talk about 323 here. Am I right? We can go ahead and start from the top to bottom. We can just talk about the main events if you want. We can what are you guys thinking, eh? Francis throws Dana through a wall? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, shit. Rob versus Jan. Good lord. We don't want to see our girls fight. Yeah, I'm picking Alexa to get Rose or to beat Rose. I don't know. Share your referral link. Okay, I guess StreamYard wants me to send this. Hey, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount, huh? They should be paying me for this shit. Get the fuck out of here. All right, but is Rose still with Pat? Yes. Did these groomed girls ever wake up? Valentina groomed too? Yeah, it was Valentina's sister that ended up marrying the coach. And then Rose, still is with Pat the Predator Barry. And Marab 4847. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to count out Marab. Like, Piotr Jan has been training knees, I've seen. coming up as well. But I don't know, man. Like Marab might just eat that shit and just take him down anyways, you know? Let's see. Discussing on the women's part. What are we talking about? It's not their fault for getting groomed by fucking pedos. Only way is Marab's weight cut is getting to him. Yeah, but fuck it, dude. I don't even know, bro. Like, just like it's so hard. Like, Marab is like a fucking superhuman, dude. It's hard to like just say, oh, this guy is gonna struggle because it's like every time he cuts weight, he's always just like bouncing around. Anyways, he's just like, I'm super dehydrated, but I'm still full of energy somehow. I don't fucking know, bro. Like, it's like Rob is dead on the scale, looks dead on the scale, but he's still like yelling and he's like, let's go. All that shit. Can you imagine Petr Yan head kick KO? Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy. Or just like a front kick or a knee up the middle as Marab shooting, lands a nasty uppercut. Women have been letting me down for close to 30 years. Don't hit 40 years lady. 4 is a demonic number. They should speak up though, bro. I mean, shit, bro. It's like manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Marab has to be on EPO 100%. It's like they're testing him though, bro. It's like he grew up like in Georgia, like in the mountains, probably just like running around all the fucking time as a kid. So it's just like he was like conditioning himself since birth. You know what I mean? Just like up at elevation, probably just like running around being a little fucking gremlin, like fighting in the street, just like playing outside, all that shit. Kizzy has a good cycle. I mean, shit. It's like Marab's cardio is really fucking ridiculous. Like the motherfucker has like 2 hearts and 4 lungs. Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like that guy's fucking, he's built different. Hey, Marab, I fight Corey Sandhagen for 25 minutes and I'm not even tired after. I don't fucking know. Like no coat, but there's no hay on gear. It's like, yeah, bro. He's like a fucking, he's an anomaly for sure. Like if he's natural, he's like a 1%er human. But if it's hard to believe that he's natural just based on his fucking gas tank. It might be like a combination of like PEDs and a fucking insane gas tank. Like if he wasn't on any shit, like he would probably still have like fucking ridiculous cardio. You know what I mean? I think Petr not going to be given the time he'll want to set up anything against Marab. Yeah. Just going to be relentless in both striking and wrestling. Yeah. It's just Petr's not going to be able to set anything up. It's just because the first fight, Marab just came at him out of the gate. Like he was just charging him immediately. And I feel like it's going to be the same thing. Marab, you know, he might try to strike more with Petr. Who knows if that's going to benefit him or not? Because, you know, he had good success against Corey Sandhagen in the striking. He was able to fucking damn near knock him out in round 2. He was striking more against Sean O'Malley in the rematch. He might have more confidence in his striking. So, I don't know. It might give Petr more opportunities on the feet, even though, you know, he is going to be coming forward a lot with the pace and pressure and aggression. But, you know, Petr, the longer the fight's on the feet, the more it benefits Petr Yan. You know what I mean? Unless he just ends up getting knocked out too. Shit, we'll see. I mean, you know what I mean? Unless he gets almost ends up getting knocked out like Corey did or something. Marab lands clean. Because Marab has punching power. Definitely. He just chooses to fucking wrestle fuck people. KZ has a good cycle. You trust the testing now? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, it's like a part of me thinks like Marab might be natural, as crazy as it sounds, and he's just a fucking absolute maniac of a human being. Or it's like he might be on EPO and I wouldn't be like shocked. I'd be like, what? Marab, the guy that never gets tired, is on fucking PEDs? You know, I wouldn't be like shocked to learn that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. There's no way to know because he's never failed to like a drug test. Let's see. Ferraro, 30 years ago, women were aggressive and asked me out all the time. That last 30 years, they're letting me down. So don't like it. They love stealing kid in courts from dads. I mean, 30 years ago, you know, ladies, you were probably a young man. You know, you were probably fucking looking fucking like they wanted your fucking Dan's sock in their hole. You know what I mean? But now you're just kind of looking like hole in Dan's sock. You know what I'm saying, Dan? You know, you're in your prime. You in your prime, you got the baddies. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm not trying to fucking roast you, my guy. I'm just having a good time here. You know what I'm saying? I have a saying: men kill everything and women stand around and watch it all. Yeah, I mean, you can always never fails if you're watching like a street fight video, you're gonna be hearing the woman in the back, stop, stop fighting, because that helps a fucking lot. Shut up, bitch. All right. Oh, I feel you. Stay single, bro. It's underrated. Yeah. I think a lot of fighters are dirty. USADA had a policy in their terms where fighters who were caught could get their suspensions lifted if they snitched as their fighters. Look into it. What the fuck, Larry? I did not know that. Could you send me like, I guess, like what to Google so that I could look at that and I could share it with the chat? Let me see. I know it ain't USADA anymore, but it's got to be the same shit, if not more soft now. Yeah. Bro, I've been single 80% of my life. LOL. From the age of 19 to 27, I didn't have sex or even touch a woman. God damn. Those are my prime fucking years. Can't even imagine. I devoted myself to martial arts, did the splits, backflips, and all. Now I'm balding. That's funny. I got my fucking shoulder destroyed in my third jiu-jitsu class, so your boy tried to devote himself to martial arts a little bit and then fucking brutally failed. Is he a little, nah, dude, I got that dad energy. Chicks should throw themselves at me. Yeah, hell yeah, Dan. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what are they, fucking crazy? Kizzy, what are your thoughts on looks maxing? You always send that fucking bullshit clavicular guy to me. I don't know, bro. It's just like, I mean, obviously, like go to the gym, get a haircut, shave, but like at a certain point, like if you're like getting fucking plastic surgery on your face as a dude, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Looks maxing don't work. Like you like chew on like these rubber balls to like get your jawline all fucking nice. I mean, I guess I could do that. I have a fucking fat face, but I don't know, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't really care too much. I'm super nice and work and buff. These women just walk by me. You gotta download Tinder, Dan, and you gotta fucking make the move, bro. You gotta realize. Let me get the source. Saw a bit on that yesterday. Working out is the only thing. Yeah. Go dinosaur arms and jujitsu. You know. Yeah. No. Your boy got put in an arm triangle. My shit fucking popped, and then I just never treated it because I'm retarded, and then it just got worse. And now like the muscles and like the left side of my neck are always like hella tense. Yeah, bro, I got fucked up in jiu-jitsu. I should have tapped. I was in the arm triangle. I was like trying to resist and my shit just popped. Like I said, I never went to treat until like 2 years later. My shit was already fucked. And yeah. I'll explain dinosaur arms if you don't. I'm a super good roller. Yeah, if you don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure, you fucking like get your shit all tight. Yeah. But it's like we were drilling like, I guess, guard defense. And I just should have tapped and I didn't because I'm stupid. Sparring does wonders for your face muscles. I bet, because you're always like clenching down on your mouth guard. Doing that is just insane. Chewing shit for jawline shit don't work. Bro, it works. And some motherfuckers take that shit way too far. Let me show you this freak that I see on Instagram. Let me see. It's like Andrew. That shit's fucking stupid though. I don't know. Like this guy has like a super insane looking jawline, but like to the point where like he looks like a fucking freak. I don't know what this dude's name is. No, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Let me see. I used to let attacks sink in and not tap. Yeah, you can't attack though. It's literally just tiring your opponent out. It's annoying. I love using it, but they can't get any arm attacks really because they don't move. Stay rigid close. Yeah, just let them keep working until they gas out, and then you eventually just do your thing. Useless a looks maxer. Yeah, useless. You just gotta fucking hit the gym, bro. That's all that you really gotta worry about. The best way to looks max as a man is to just exercise and get a haircut. And that's about it. There's not much else that you need to do. You know what I mean? Let's see. I got some decent notes for Ibo Aslan versus Iwo Baranowski. How do you say this dude's name? I have the pronunciation here. I should know how to say it. Let me see. Where are my notes? Okay, there we go. But yeah, so far I'm picking Myron Santos, Mansour Abdul Malik. I'm picking Iwo over Ibo. Baranevsky is how you say his name. Iwo Baranevsky. Edson Barbosa, Jalen Turner. I still need to do some research on that fight. I'm not too sure. Marvin Vettori, Bruno Fajeda. I'm picking Bruno Fajeda. Nazim Sadikov for Ziam. Your boy's picking Nazim Sadikov. Karine Silva versus Macy Barber. I'm probably leaning Barber. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Barber should just have a speed advantage. I don't like that she pulled out of that Rose or that Aaron fight because of the fucking seizure. That's kind of concerning. But I think that she's beaten the better girls. That fucking who'd she lose to? Roxanne Modafferi? Like that was a fucking terrible loss, but she was what, like 20 something year? Like she was in her early 20s when that happened. She was talking about how she's gonna be champ and she fucking loses to Roxanne Modafferi. Yeah, I feel like Macy Barber's fought and beaten the better girls, that she's more skilled overall. Terrence McKinney, Chris Duncan. I'm picking Chris Duncan, but it's just like if McKinney knocks him out in the first round, like it'll be crazy, but I'm not going to be like, oh, wow, McKinney knocked him out in the round one. I'm shocked. It's like, yeah, that's what McKinney does. But I think that Chris Duncan can outlast him. I think that he can survive the early onslaught in the first round, and then he can, get McKinney out of there round 2, round 3. Grant Dawson, Manuel Torres. Dawson might just fucking lay and prey on him, but I'm rooting for Manuel Torres to, get an exciting knockout, get a finish here. He isn't a solid underdog. So that's Bogdan Guskov versus Jan Blachowicz. Shit. Guskov, he hasn't beaten anybody too great. Yeah, I mean, Ryan Spann, Zach Pauga, Billy Elikana, Nikita Krylov. I don't know, man. Jan Blachowicz went to a competitive decision with Carlos Ulberg. Like, Carlos Ulberg wasn't able to land on him and hurt him. Neither was Alex Pereira. It's like, fuck, bro. But Jan is, like, going to be 43 soon. God damn. All right, I'm going to go back to that one. Like, part of me wants to pick Jan, but it's just like I'm picking a fucking 42-year-old. And it seems like the logical pick would be Guskov, but it's just like, who has Guskov fought and beaten? Like, nobody really close to Jan's level. You see, I gotta turn my computer charger on. Check. True. I'm getting a haircut, aka looks maxing exact. What's your favorite fight on UFC 323? I want to get Truckley. I want to see Truckley folded like a lawn chair. That's definitely going to happen. He's definitely going to lose to Malik. Van Pantoja for me. My favorite fight. Let me go ahead and look through it again. So supposedly Lerone said that he stopped Mofsar twice in sparring. If true, Lerone has deceptive power. I mean, we saw Lerone's power against Pico. Knocked Pico the fuck out. But yeah, Lerone is just like a Leon Edwards type, where it's like he doesn't take much risk. He just kind of like outpoints you and beats you up. But Lerone is really good, man. He's undefeated. I want to see Lerone Murphy fight Mofsar Evloev. That's what they should do to determine who's next for the winner of Lopez Volk. But yeah, Henry Cejudo, Peyton Talbot, Peyton Talbussy. I'm going with Talbussy. I think that the Frank Ocean aura is going to rub off on him. I don't know. Henry Cejudo's hella fucking small. Peyton Talbot, I don't really see him getting controlled on the ground by Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo is on like a 3-fight losing streak at this point. Yeah, get out of this wrestling. Yeah, he lost to Aljamain Sterling. He lost to Merab. He lost to Song Yadong. Yeah. Granted, he did get eye poked by Song Yadong, but it's like he wasn't winning that fight either. So I don't know. He was kind of landing clean on Song, though, at a certain point in that fight. I don't know, man. Talbot's striking, I think, is just going to be too much for him. I think that Talbot's going to have, he's definitely going to have done a lot of improvement in the wrestling since the Raoni Barcelos loss. He looked really good against Felipe Lima. I don't know, man. Brandon Moreno, Tatsuro Taira. I'm going to be picking Brandon Moreno. I think that he can stop the takedowns. I think that he can keep it on the feet, and I think that he can just win the kickboxing battle. I think that he can beat Taira, even though Taira is really fucking good. If Taira wins, I wouldn't be shocked, but the pick is going to be Moreno. I think that he can get it done here. Pantoja versus Van. Oh, fuck. I'm rooting for Van, but I'm picking Pantoja. It's just like, I don't think that we've seen enough from Van to determine, like, yeah, he's going to stop the takedown and stop the grappling. I don't know, man. It's like the two grapplers he fought were Cody Durden and Ray Saruya, who just, they're not even fucking close to Alexandre Pantoja. Pantoja's like in his absolute prime at this point. Yeah, I'm rooting for Van, but I think that Pantoja definitely gets it done here. And Merab versus Piotr Jan. Outside of just a miraculous KO, I definitely think that Merab is just going to, it's going to look very similar to the first fight, where he's going to be taking him down, he's going to be in his face, he's going to be pressuring the fuck out of him. And I think that Merab gets it done here. Let me see. The most notes I've taken so far is for Iwo versus Ebo. So yeah, let me go ahead and just read you guys what I got for this here. Baranevsky spent his amateur career fighting at heavyweight. He had a 16-3 amateur record. So, you guys see that he's 6-0 as a pro, but he had a long amateur career. He has one punch KO power. We saw that on the Dana White Contender Series when he knocked out Muhammad Ali. Not Muhammad Ali, but fucking, let's see, this fucking guy. Muhammad Ali, which is a fucking weird thing to name your kid. But I'll take it. It is what it is. Yeah, and he also has submission and decision wins. Ibo Aslan has never been to a decision. Well, he's only been to one decision. That was against Billy Elikana, and that was like the shittiest fight you'll ever see in your life. All of Ibo Aslan's wins are by KO. And his UFC wins are against the Rafael Cicada, who got finished in 30 seconds at UFC Qatar we just saw, and Anton Tricali. It's a pleasure, man. And, Ibo Aslan actually lost to Tricali. He got choked out on the regional scene in Brave FC. And as I was researching this fight, I was going to call Anton Tricali a shit can as well. But the pleasure, man, he really got fucking fed to the wolves here in the UFC. Like, look at this dude's losses. Jailton Almeida, Vitor Petrino, Tyson Pedro. Like, holy fuck, bro. Could this guy have fought in harder fights? Like, Jesus Christ. They might as well have just given this dude fucking Pereira and Jones back-to-back. What the fuck? Yeah, like, he lost. He got fed and he lost to absolute monsters. He went to decision with Vitor Petrino. So it's like Anton Tricali's losses have aged like fucking wine. You know what I mean? Getting knocked out in round 3 by Ibo Aslan is not a good look, but it's like the other 3, it's like, there's not too much shame in losing to those guys. Aslan's on a 2-fight losing streak, getting subbed in round 1 by Iwan Kutalaba, showed a big hole in the wrestling and grappling. And then, yeah, Billy Elikana, one of the shittiest fights you'll ever see. And Ibo's a pretty sloppy striker. He goes out there, swings big, swings hard. So, yeah, I think that going out there trying to knock out a fucking monster like Iwo Baranevsky is not a good game plan, not a good recipe for success. So, yeah, I see Ibo getting finished wherever the fight goes, either on the ground or on the feet. I think that Iwo Baranevsky is a fucking problem. I think that he's going to get a sick-ass win over Ibo Aslan here. But, yeah, and then in terms of, like, the other fights, I still got to take notes. So, that's what I got so far. And then Mansour Abdul Malik, like, Trockley, like, come on, bro. Like, Trockley has fought twice since 2021, and in both fights he got finished. Trockley is 12-5, but 9 of those wins came between 2013 and 2015. So he only has like 4 wins from like 2015 to 2025. So he's a part-time fighter. This guy fucking lost to Trayshawn Gore in the first round. He got submitted by Trayshawn Gore. Like, come on now. Malik is much more active. And yes, the Brundage fight was closer than it should have been, but that's a good learning lesson for Malik, the undefeated fighter. And, Malik's going to come back better after that fight, and he's going to fucking destroy Trockley. Dave definitely going to make it look easy, I feel like. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. I was just yapping a whole bunch. My favorite fight, yeah, Van Pantoja. I would say Van Pantoja is probably my favorite fight as well. Just gonna fucking copy what Hiraro said. No, but let me see. Looking through it again. I mean, apart from that fight, I do like Nazim Sadikov versus Fares Ziam because I'm a Sadikov fan. I want to see him get a win here over. I just want to keep seeing him climb the rankings. I mean, Terrence McKinney, Chris Duncan is a fucking banger too. Like, come on, that's gonna be chaos. And that first round is gonna be fucking insane. I'll tell you that. Like, if Chris Duncan survives that, it's gonna be bad news bears for Terrence McKinney. 5'4" versus 5'10". Yeah, that Talbot Cejudo fight is wild. Peyton KO, yep. Peyton Talbot has wrestled with bigger guys. Yep, exactly. Dude, Talbot is one of the best bantamweights right now. He'll crack top 5. I think so. He's fucking highly skilled. I did a Mansoor Turner Talbot Marab parlay. I like it. Jalen Turner kind of is concerning, but I mean, Barbosa's coming off that loss against Drakkar Klose, who I don't rate very highly. So yeah, man, I think that Jalen Turner can definitely get it done, but I don't like the mentality from Turner. I don't. Damn, this lady got some big ass titties. All right, but yeah, I don't like that. You know, Turner gets submitted by an Ignacio Bahamondes, and he's just like, "I'm quitting." You know, it's just like it shows like a lack of mentality. You know, sorry, slugfest with Royval doesn't showcase hella skill. Yeah, it's just like Pantoja's not going to go out there and have a striking fight with him. He's going to fucking take him down. He's going to try to submit him. Silva win aging fine though. Yeah, no, for sure. The Bruno Silva one was solid. Shows boxing skills, but MMA not so much. Yeah, and Van has a very, very, very high level countering ability with the boxing. Like he'll slip and rip like really clean. Like somebody overthrows, punch goes right past his face, and as soon as the punch goes past his face, he's already in on the counter, like just like trying to land. So it's like if Pantoja's going in there with some sloppy striking, Pantoja is going to be getting caught with the shots, but like Pantoja has an iron chin. Like I don't see Van putting him out. I don't see him keeping it on the feet the entire time. I don't know, man. Pantoja just finds a way, even if it's like a tough fight, he finds a way to like just find these wins, man. I don't know. Like he did it with Royval, he did it with Moreno. Steve Erceg was a close ass fight, which hasn't aged too well. But I don't know, man. Steve Erceg kind of had a length to give Pantoja problems. Like Joshua Van doesn't have that kind of length advantage over him. I think that he's even shorter than Pantoja. They're the same height. Okay, and he has a slightly lesser reach. Pantoja has a 3-inch reach advantage. Let's see, Crow Cup for Doom, and of course Jones were approached. There must have been hundreds of others. In terms of what are you talking about? Shows boxing skills, yeah. Joshua Van defended 17 takedowns from Ray Saruya, so he has some takedown defense. Yeah, but that's Ray Saruya, though. It's just like, fuck. It's not the same kind of level, man. It's like Ray Saruya is a really solid grappler, yes. But it's like those takedowns were very telegraphed. Like Pantoja does have dangerous enough striking that you have to respect it. You can't just eat his fucking punches. Like Saruya is not really trying to go out there to like swing at you. You know, Pantoja is, which will open him up for countering, like, you know, countering opportunities for Van. But Pantoja, like we've seen this motherfucker's chin is just made out of steel. So I don't know, man. Ewo by sub. Ewo by sub is live because that there, you know, Ebo did show like weakness in that area against Iwanch Kutalaba. So I would say the path of least resistance is for Ewo to take him down and to submit him. I watched some older fights. He likes taking to the ground for sure. Jalen, I quit when the going gets tough. Turner, exactly. That's why it's like I might pick Turner. I'm pretty sure I'm picking Turner. Like unless I don't know, I see something that in the tape that makes me choose otherwise, but it's just like fuck, man, betting on him. I do think he gets to win though. When was the last time Barbosa has been knocked out? Because I think that Turner, if anything, you would win by KO or points. That's in Barbosa. The last time he got knocked out, I think it was against Justin Gaethje. No, Giga Chikadze. Okay, yeah, he got stopped by Chikadze in a main event. Yeah, Chikadze fucked him up. That was at 145 though. This is at 55. But I don't like that Drakkar Klose fight, man. I really don't. Yeah, so it was Giga Chikadze and Justin Gaethje that KO'd Barbosa last. I don't know, Rose. Mentality got to be better if he's coming back. I would assume so. I would think so. Yeah, you're right. Damn, YouTube keeps deleting my messages. Was trying to send the USADA source. Ah, okay, yeah, it's because they don't allow links in the YouTube chat. You can just like send me, I guess, try to find a way to send, like, put like a space in between like the period, or put a space between like the HTTPS, so that I can go ahead and just like put it together and search for it myself. No, not links. It must have been a word they didn't like. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. But yeah, boys, unless you want me to go ahead and talk about something else here, I might go ahead and wrap it up in just a bit. What the fuck? Oh, no, this is fake news from Ruben Carter. Fucking clown. Hanato Moicano says, if Waldo beats Derek Lewis, just take the heavyweight belt of whoever has it and give it to him. Fuck that shit. Motherfucker's carrying the division. This fight is better than Petty Pimblett versus Gaethje. I mean, is he lying though? Like, Waldo Cortez Acosta is fucking really doing it. Armin Sarukian's pissed. He's saying, make it make sense. Damn. Yeah, Armin's not happy. I mean, I agree. Make it make sense, he says. Post fucking Dana White laughing in his face like an asshole. Shit, man. Who you thought with the plant, the actual plant? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think that Diego Lopez deserves a title shot. It was definitely Murphy, but it is what it is. Patty Pimbo says, you like apples? I'm not too sure what that means. This guy needs to delete his account. If he announces Volk versus Lopez, I'm deleting my account. Let's see. Twitter heated right now. Yeah, you guys are fucking pissed. Like apple tree. John Silva, Arnold Allen is going to be a good scrap. This is the type of title fight that will make people question Volk's legacy in 10 years. Bro is so overrated, and all his title fights or rematches are fighting washed old TKZ and Ortega. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Nah. Volk is the fucking man. Volkanovski slander will not be tolerated. O'Malley went back in the win column or not? Tough fight. I think that O'Malley gets it done. We didn't really talk about Harrison Nunes. What are you guys thinking about between Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes? You think that Kayla Harrison gets it done? The man lady, HGH Harrison. Patty is the tree and Armin is below. He wants apples. That's fucking crazy. Need Lucas Tracy back for the heat it takes. Yeah, Lucas Tracy, he would be fucking going crazy over this shit. I mean, he's a Volk fan, but I think that he would be mad over Gaethje Pimblett. Yeah, Armin definitely got fucked over. It should be Armin. It's like such bad like timing. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that Armin would come back in January. Maybe he would. If he was offered the interim title fight, they probably would have given it. It should have been. Who do you guys think it should have been? If it wasn't Patty and versus Gaethje, should it have been? Let me go ahead and end this poll here. Should it have been Armin versus Justin or Armin versus Patty? I mean, obviously, you guys can just fucking chat and tell me what you think. The poll isn't necessarily that important with only like 4 people in here, but I just want to do it just for the sake of it. So, who do you think Armin should have been fighting for the interim belt? Armin versus Patty would have been sick also. Patty top 15 wins and a top 10 win. It's not crazy for a number one contender. I don't know, man. I feel like the Gaethje wins with Poirier and Fiziev are more impressive than fucking Michael Chandler and Bobby Green. Like, come on. Bobby Green's washed as fuck. And Chandler is also washed as fuck 2-5 in the UFC. Yeah, Islam wanted to fight Kamaru Usman is a load of shit. I don't like that. I think that he should fight Morales. He should fight Gary. He should fight one of these guys on the come up, not old man Usman. So this is the full card. Gaethje Pimblett, Harrison Nunes, O'Malley Adong, Alan Silva, Nurmagomedov versus Figueiredo, Cortez Acosta versus Lewis. We didn't even really talk about Nurmagomedov versus Figueiredo. I think that Umar should be able to take it. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Figueiredo up at bantamweight, he's just too small. He's been getting out wrestled by everybody. Umar is just most likely going to out wrestle him. So yeah, no. I mean, Figgy's probably going to be a huge underdog in that one. Yeah, no, man. Fucking Bobby Green, Michael Chandler, like, those are some ass wins for Patty to be getting the interim title shot. I think that Armin versus Gaethje, minus 1,000, yeah, probably. It's going to be fucking crazy. He's going to be a huge favorite. But it's like, let me go ahead and bring the mic up to my face. But fuck, man. Armin versus Gaethje. Gaethje probably wouldn't have taken the Armin fight. That's the thing. Like, Gaethje would have been like, no, I'm not doing it. Even for the interim belt, like, Gaethje probably would have known, like, he's not going to win that fight. And he would just not take it. You can look up USADA reduces suspensions if a fighter provides substantial assistance in uncovering violations. I got you. Let me look that up right now. Yes, the USADA Anti-Doping Agency has a provision to reduce an athlete's suspension if they provide substantial assistance in uncovering anti-doping violations or other related offenses by other individuals. Damn. Why can't I say this word? Eligibility. Jesus Christ. Eligibility for reduction. An athlete facing a period of ineligibility may be eligible for a reduced ban if they provide information that leads to the discovery of another person's violation or results in criminal disciplinary body discovering an offense. God damn. Conditions for assistance to be considered for a sanction reduction. An athlete must fully disclose all information they know about anti-doping rule violations or other qualifying offenses in a signed statement or recorded an interview. Holy fuck. Provide information that is credible and comprises an important part of an existing case or sufficient basis to begin a new case. Agree to fully cooperate with the investigation and adjudication of any case related to the information provided, which may include giving evidence at a hearing. Extent of reduction. USADA and other anti-doping organizations have the discretion to suspend all or part of the period of ineligibility based on the significance and usefulness of the assistance provided. In some cases, a reduction of up to 75% of the period of ineligibility is possible under the WADA code. That's fucking wild. So a year suspension could get just knocked down to 3 months if you're going to snitch on motherfuckers. Damn. Let me see. Gives me the actual source. So, Sport Integrity Australia, substantial assistance. Damn. This is Australia, though. Do we got some US? Suspension for ex-champion Verdum cut by 10 months. Damn. A former UFC heavyweight champion will return to the octagon sooner than expected. Fabricio Verdum's suspension by USADA, the UFC anti-doping partner, has been reduced to 10 months. The agency announced Thursday Verdum is now eligible to compete April 1st. Before this news, the heavyweight's eligibility date was February 2nd, 2021. Damn, per the USADA release, Verdun provided the agency with substantial assistance in order to get a suspension cut. The substantial assistance clause in the UFC anti-doping policy allows for athletes to get reduced bans if they assist USADA in other cases. That's fucking wild. That's fucking crazy. I did not know that. That's fucking crazy, Larry. Larry coming in here with the fucking facts. Bukowskis and Krylov on this card, I think. I think so too. Yeah, I think it's on 323. Check. That's fucking wild. Let's see what they have for 324 so far. Catch up with chat. Jones literally did it, confirmed. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all that that fucking shitbag would do something like that. Lerone exiting his prime soon as well. Must hurt. Yeah. Lerone's definitely getting screwed over. Bukowskis KO, but he can't be trusted. LMAO. Even Aspinall was getting heated watching the Craig fight. Dude, yeah, no. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking doing against Paul Craig. He was giving him way too much respect on the feet. Like, I don't understand. Like, bro, go at this guy and fucking knock him out. Like, throw at him. Like, he was just like, he was skating around, like, trying to act like he was being a matador against Paul Craig. It's like, bro, fucking go chin him. The Tabagate, Andre Pulayev, squash match. Umar Nurmagomedov, Davison Figueiredo. Yeah, Umar all day. Alexa Grasso, Rosenheim, Yunus. Got Alexa here. Nikita Krylov, Modestas Bukowskis. Yeah, I'm going Modestas. Arnold Allen, John Silva. I don't know yet. I think I'm leaning John Silva. I don't know, man. Like, I like Arnold Allen, but I just feel like John Silva is technically better. At least when it comes to just like the countering and the timing. I don't know. Arnold Allen, like, he doesn't adapt well. He goes out there, does what he's gonna do, and he just, like, you know, win or lose, he's like, all right, I just went out there, I did my thing. Like, John Silva's better at, like, you know, going with the flow of the fight, I feel. And Arnold Allen's not gonna take him down and fuck him up on the ground like Diego Lopez did. Damn, bro. 324 is a solid ass card. Prelims are solid too. They might add a couple more fights as well. Yeah, because there are only 9 fights on this so far. So they're definitely gonna pick that up. Let's see, UFC 325. Is there anything announced besides Diego Lopez versus Alexander Volkanovski? No, that's all we have. All right, I would imagine that they're going to throw Tom Nolan on there. They're going to throw Cam Roston on there. They're going to throw a lot of these Aussie guys that we saw last time in Australia. Such a good fucking card. Oh, absolutely. Jones ratted multiple people to get his suspension lifted or reduced. Yeah. Not surprising. What is even crazier is that between 2011 and 2014, USADA let fighters who were violating go undercover and keep on competing without prosecution in exchange for information on other violators. That's fucking wild, bro. That's crazy. But it's just, I don't like that. It's just like, oh, you're a fucking dirty cheater. But it's like, if you expose other dirty cheaters, do you get less punished? I don't know, man. It's just like USADA should just do their job with the drug tests and not let these guys get off easier. Yeah, this is fucking crazy. John Silva was the chosen one before the Lopez fight? Yeah, bro, he was a massive favorite. Everybody was on John Silva. Everybody was just like, oh, you know, Lopez got tuned up by Volk. John Silva has nasty fucking striking. He's gonna do the same thing. And I mean, he was kind of doing that in round 2, but he just got taken down and fucked up on the ground in round 1. Ended up getting overly aggressive and spinning elbowed in round 2. Salkilled versus Dariush on 325. Was that real? That was fake news. The guy that posted that only had like 20 something fucking followers on Twitter. It wasn't a legitimate page or source. So yeah, that was not real. I was watching my team play. What's up, Hernano? Did you guys win? Should have been Gaethje versus Taporia. I agree, but Taporia is dealing with his whole like these two fighters are currently dealing with custody battles. You know, like Taporia is dealing with his custody battle. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that would have been fucked up if Dariush was turning around after that quick after getting fucking brutally slept. Should have been Gaethje versus Taporia. Yeah, or it should have been Armin versus one of the two. You know, for their interim title shot. Like, come on. I get that the UFC fucking hates him, but come on now. Sheesh. This might be my safety parlay right here. Yeah, I don't know if like Fressian is good. Fuck. McKinney round 1 is not out yet. What are you guys thinking about Nazim Sadikov versus Fares Ziam? Because I kind of want to bet on Sadikov. I do think that he gets the job done. But fuck, man. Fares Ziam is good, bro. It's hard to bet against him. Guskov is an underdog on my book, or Jan Blachowicz is a favorite. Let's see. Patty needs another fight before the title. Shake my head. I agree. Have him fight Armin. Yep, that's what it should have been. It should have been Armin versus one of these guys. Check X. Look at the opening odds. Did you send them to me? You did. Sankir, you sent it through this weird chat feature that they have. I don't know what this fucking passcode is, bro. Okay, there we go. We got it. Oh, so it's even money. Even money for Patty Gaethje. Well, Gaethje, I guess, is a slight underdog. But both, damn, what the fuck? Patty's already 205, minus 205 already on Patty DraftKings. That's fucking wild. People underrating Gaethje in this spot. A few fights ago, this guy was taking the corpse of Tony Ferguson to a decision and losing to Jared Gordon. Yeah, Gaethje's a much better defensive wrestler than people make him out to be. I mean, Gaethje, that's the thing. Like, Gaethje's a good, I'm just reading this guy's fucking comment like it's a chat, but it's like Gaethje's defensive wrestling is good, but it's like all Patty needs to do is just get around and take his back standing, and then he can just hop up on his back, just kind of body lock, drag him down. I don't know. Who should Salkeld fight on 325? Roofy? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to throw Salkeld in the rankings that soon. Let me see. That would be a good fight, but I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me go ahead and look at the lightweight division. Where's Salkeld at right now? The fuck? Salkeld on the topology rankings. If not Roofy, let me see. Salkeld is number 22. I mean, I think Alexander Hernandez Salkeld would be pretty solid. Roofy is actually out of the rankings. Is Roofy ranked in the UFC? I think he's ranked on the UFC rankings. Let me see. That's what actually matters. Not Fight Pass. So yeah, Roofy is number 14 on Tapology. Yeah, Roofy, maybe or not Tapology. Roofy is number 14 on the UFC rankings. Yeah, maybe Alexander Hernandez, Ignacio Bahamondes wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I don't hate the Roofy fight, but that's kind of a fucking rush, a rush up the rankings. I don't know. We'll see if Salkild actually is the guy. But I do like that fight for sure. I do like that fight. Like that's a fucking sick ass fight. Salkild versus Roofy. Go through them for the one time, and they tied 0-0 Mexican League. You know me. Allegedly, he's fighting Dariush in January. Yeah, that was fake news though. That was posted by an account with only like 20 something followers. It's not legitimate. Eh? And it looks like it got deleted already. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm a liar. Yeah, so this is who Benil Dariush, Salkild, and this guy. This account is temporarily restricted. What the fuck? Yeah, it's 34 followers. So it's like, come on, bro. And then Fox Sports Australia hasn't said anything about that fight at all. So yeah, this guy's just made some shit up. Yeah. Don't fade the OVKZ. Who's the OV? Which one? Odds are so close though now. Wow, minus 200. I would take the under 3.5 for Patty Gaethje. Yeah, I don't think those. It's gonna be minus 400 by fight week. Goddamn for Patty. That's crazy. Yeah. Someone said throw Dariush to UFC BJJ. Honestly though, yeah, like Dariush should not be getting fucking chinned anymore. Like, bro, like the BSD didn't even land that hard of a shot on him. Like he was just like kind of in the clinch. He just popped him with it was like a shovel uppercut in the clinch, and then Benil just goes down. To play devil's advocate, how does Armin deserve a title shot right now after beating Hooker? Because I mean, he was already gonna fight for the belt, so it's like he deserved it before he pulled out, and then he got another win. And then he could definitely come back into the title picture after that. He's the number one contender. He's literally ranked number one in the UFC in the lightweight division. See, motherfucker is number one. So I would say that's why, But he definitely did fuck the UFC over with pulling out the day before the fight. So you guys like Armin versus Patty. All right. Dude pulled out last second versus Islam. Yeah, that'd be like giving Macy Barber the number one contender shot if she wins. Well, yeah, but I mean, nah, because Macy Barber wasn't going to fight for the belt. I mean, maybe if she beat Erin Blanchfield, but no, yeah. But they're giving Macy Barber an unranked fight. Is Karina Silva ranked? I think she's like number 14. So yeah, they're not giving Macy Barber preferential treatment either. Fair, we learned rankings don't mean shit. That is true. When dudes can move up and get a title shot immediately, or certain dudes jump the line, you gotta know, fucking Braden. I mean, that's how that shit works, bro. The UFC definitely has preferential treatment for some of these dudes. Like that's just the UFC. That's just how that shit works. So I don't know, man. Let's see. Let me get back to these upcoming fights. We talked about 323 a little bit. I still need to do some notes on that. This is such a fucking banger, bro. Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Jesus. So do you think that Cortez Acosta is going to be next for the title? After Gane and Aspinall fight with a win over Derek Lewis here? It's just like his activity has been fucking wild. You're absolutely right. Just giving us something to talk about. I got you. No, for sure. You're right. I feel like too many of the Muslim fighters gatekeep and don't fight each other. Yeah, they definitely don't fight each other. I think that might be the real back problem Armin had. Nah, Armin's not even a Muslim, though. I think that Armin's Christian. if I'm not mistaken. But it's like they fought already. They fought the first time, and Armin definitely doesn't give a fuck. He wants to be champion. He would fight Islam. You know, UFC 100% doing UFC favors. Yeah, Waldo is next in line if he beats Delu. I think so too. Waldo versus Aspinall is a good ass fight. I think so too. Yeah, man. Fucking Waldo is dangerous. And there's also that, that beef that they got going on. Waldo knocked the fuck out of Antidelia, Aspinall's teammate, after getting eye poked. He was like, Aspinall, you're a fucking quitter. Armin is Muslim. He's Armenian. I don't know, man. I really don't think he is. You might be right. But I was telling some fucking Armin Glazer on AJ's Twitter post. Says right here, yeah. Yes, Armin Sarukian is a Christian. He's married and has a daughter, and the provided source confirms his Christian faith, religion Christian. And I'll see, is Armin Sarukian Muslim? No, he's not. We're the first Christian nation, so Christianity is a very big part of our country. We're in the Mideast, West Asia, so it makes sense. He's Armenian. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying, Brain? Let me see. I wasn't sharing the screen. I agree, Braden. That's what I've been saying. He pulled out and made us watch Moicano versus Islam. Yeah. Then Dan Hooker being the last win, not screaming, must have title shot. It's true. Armin Loki Russian. I think he speaks Russian. Yeah. I don't know or do they speak? Fuck, bro. I mean, I'm ignorant. Is Armenian Armenian is a language, right? Or do they just speak Russian? I'm pretty sure he just speaks Russian, yeah. You're right. I'm gonna say you're good, brother. Yeah, because I wasn't sure either. The only reason why I know is because I was telling some fucking Armin Glazer that like you're just biased towards Muslims, and then he's like, "Oh, Armin's a Christian, bro." I'm like, "Oh, fuck you, then. I don't give a fuck." Exactly, Paco. You pulled out of a challenging fight to fight Dan Hooker because your back hurt apparently, and the week of the fight, you're doing YouTube during flips around your head with Nina Drama. Yeah. Regardless, these crotch sniffers don't fight each other, Kev. No, you're right. 1 win in 2 years. Armin is expired. He's a fake Armenian. Former Soviet Union country. Yes. Like Shavkat saying he's next in line now. Yeah, no. Shavkat does not deserve the next title shot. It doesn't matter if he pulled out for like 2 fucking years injured. He needs to get another win. That shit makes me get passionate the same way you were in your video about the hugging isn't fighting. Yeah, no, 100%. I don't think that Shavkat should come back to a title shot. That's fucking crazy. He should fight Michael Morales or something like that. Carlos Prates Shavkat would be a sick ass fight. But yeah, I don't think like a guy should be out injured for however many years and comes back and gets a title shot. Like at that point, you're no longer the number one contender. Like people have been fighting, people have been active, people have been doing shit in the division, and they become more deserving throughout over time. You know what I mean? Like I think if anybody deserves the title shot at 170, it's probably Ian Gary. Ian Gary, as much as I don't fucking like him, he's super fucking annoying and unlikable, personality-wise, but he is a good fighter. He definitely deserves to fight for the belt more than Kamaru Usman does, But I would like to see like Ian Gary fight like a legit number one contender fight, like maybe against Michael Morales. That'd be cool. I'd like to see those two fight, and then we can see who fights Islam from there. But yeah, between those two, Michael Morales, Ian Gary, even though I like Michael Morales more, and I feel like he has more of a chance, I guess, to finish Islam. Ian Gary, based on the Bilal Muhammad win. The Bilal Muhammad win is a better win than Sean Brady is, than the Sean Brady win is. You know what I mean? I think Armenia is next to like Azerbaijan or something. Yeah, something like that. It's in that region. You know what I mean? By like Georgia, Chechnya. There's another. It's Armenia, like Slovakia, all that shit. Let's see. Dude is trying to jump Gary in line. His best win is Jeff Neal besides Gary. Who, Shavkat? Yeah. Yeah, no, Shavkat shouldn't come back for a title shot. I think that he should win. Who cares? He's Russian. Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. And Gary will beat him on a full camp, in my opinion. I just rewatched the fight today or yesterday. Yeah, no, Gary, it was a close fight with him and Shavkat, and Gary came in on like 3 weeks' notice. But apparently Shavkat was injured. Again, excuses. But yeah, that's what they say. If I'm not wrong, yeah, Shavkat, yeah. Yeah, I think Shavkat is, you're right, his best win was Jeff Neal. But the thing with Shavkat that like makes it so that he is more likely to fight for the title is that he's a fight finisher. You know what I mean? He doesn't just like fucking skate around to like these lackluster decisions. You know what I mean? He finishes fights, which is what the UFC likes to see. That's why Master Evloev's fucking boring ass hasn't gotten a title shot. You know? I feel like Lerone Murphy, he does deserve a title shot more than Diego Lopez does. Even though I love Diego Lopez, it was definitely Lerone Murphy that deserved it. What the fuck? On the UFC rankings, Lerone Murphy is number 4. On the Tapology rankings, Lerone Murphy is like number 10. Yeah, what the fuck? That makes no sense. So Tapology is just like, fuck you, Lerone Murphy. Apparently, Ilya Taporia and Max Holloway are still ranked at fucking featherweight on Tapology for whatever the fuck reason. Yeah, that's stupid. The Tapology rankings for featherweight are super dumb. All right, let's see. The oblique kicks from Gary, injured Shavkat. You see it happen round 1. Yeah, I got to rewatch it because I haven't seen the fight since it happened. His movement is perfect. He's trying to grapple fuck Gary against the cage. They separate, go to distance, and Gary catches him with an oblique kick around 2 minutes into the round. Oh. Then Shavkat starts shaking out his knee in discomfort and trying to jump on it. Damn. Well, I believe you, Braden, for sure. If you're saying it, it must be true. You said you just watched the fight yesterday. It might have been like Shavkat was like, he might have had like a slight like knee strain injury type thing, and then like Gary just completely fucking fucked it up and made it way worse. Or, it's just an excuse. Dude, do you guys remember in the Fiziev rematch? Fiziev was able to take Gaethje down, and he had him in like an inverted triangle. Bro, Paddy Pimblett is gonna fucking submit Justin Gaethje. It's 100% gonna happen. Like, there's no way, bro. Like, Gaethje really can't grapple for shit. Like, he has solid defensive wrestling, but it's like, bro, Gaethje, Paddy's gonna take his back up against the cage or something. He's gonna jump up on his back, put the hooks in, and just choke Gaethje out standing. That's really what I think is gonna happen. Or like, Gaethje will like fall down to the ground. Like, Paddy's gonna choke him out, bro. Paddy's gonna choke him out. Gaethje can't grapple. Gaethje cannot grapple. He really can't. Like, he has solid takedown defense, but like he just really fucking is shitty on the mat. Volkanovski just posted a video saying he thought he was fighting Lerone Murphy in December. What the fuck? That's wild. So the UFC was just like, oh yeah, fuck you, Lerone Murphy. He's fighting Lopez. That's wild. Did he really? Was that on Instagram? The fuck? What is this? Volk is training with Roofy? Oops, it might be copyright and I can't play that. Yeah, Volk and Roofy are training. That's crazy. Who is that? It's not Colby Thickness. I don't think so. Looking like a fucking Chad. Watching it now on his YouTube channel. Okay. Ilya versus Patty should be in Europe, but it won't. UFC taking every piece of cake, bro. Yeah, no, I think so too. Yeah, I reckon Patty's going to take his back standing, probably first round rear naked choke. Yeah. If it's not first round, it's going to be like earlier on. Might be first round, bro. Fuck. I don't think Patty's going to spend too much time fucking around on the feet trying to strike with Justin Gaethje. He's just going to, strike for a little bit just to, kind of set up the takedown, duck under a shot of Gaethje's, just get to the body lock, go around the back of him, take his back, and then just hop up on there, choke him the fuck out. Yeah, bro. I don't think Gaethje has the grappling to deal with Patty. If for some reason like Patty's jiu-jitsu just like isn't working for him, and it's just like a fucking kickboxing match, like Gaethje obviously has the chance with the hands, but I really don't see that happening. Like I don't see them just going out there having a fucking kickboxing match. He even said Mofsar as well. Damn. Dude wants a title shot but literally won't grapple because of his ego and pride. Yeah, he's a high-level wrestler who doesn's use it. I feel like at this point, like his offensive wrestling just isn't there anymore because he doesn't train it. Yeah, Gaethje's just kind of like a fucking meathead dummy, Very entertaining, but he's just kind of a dumbass. Oh yeah, I remember that tweet. Let me see. Volk basically guaranteed him. Yeah, no, it's true. I saw it too. Watching it now, would rather see Diego fight Lerone for interim than Patty and Gaethje fight for a 155 interim. Yeah, but it's like the thing is, Volk's not injured or anything, so there wouldn't be any reason for there to be an interim belt. You know what I mean? It could have just been like a number one contender fight. But I guess Volk wants to be active. First minute and a half. Who's really been able to take down and control Gaethje throughout his career so far? Dude, Fiziev took him down in their last fight and had him in like an inverted triangle for like fucking 2 minutes. Like he was sitting on Gaethje's head. Do you remember that shit? Bro, like Gaethje, and then obviously Khabib, like Patty's not Khabib. He took him down, fucked him up. But it's like Charles Oliveira, he dropped him with a punch, and then like as soon as he's on the ground, like Gaethje's just like dying. Like Charles Oliveira's choking him the fuck out. And it's not like, I mean, I know that it's crazy to say like, okay, yeah, Khabib and Charles, like two of the best fucking grapplers at 155 of all time. But it's like, it's not like Patty is some kind of scrub in the grappling. He's a very strong grappler. And then that last fight against Fiziev, you know what I mean? Like where he got fucking taken down by Fiziev, a Muay Thai striker, and then put into like an inverted triangle. Nah, bro. Gaethje's fucked on the ground. Genuine question because most of his fights, I'm just too in awe by the action. Yeah, for sure. Islam and Patty are levels apart grapple-wise. Well, Khabib, because he never fought Islam. But yeah, like Joel Alvarez style. Yeah, like, bro, like fucking Fiziev was like sitting on his face. Exactly. Yeah, Joel Alvarez, Luque. That's exactly how it was. Yeah, Fiziev is out grappling you. You're fucked. Exactly, bro. Like if Fiziev is putting you in that kind of position, like Patty's going to finish that fucking triangle. Like Patty's going to finish those submission attacks. Let me see if I can just find like a still image of it. What the fuck? Yeah. Look at this shit, bro. Fiziev is fucking putting his butthole against Gaethje's ear. You know what I mean? Like if Fiziev is putting you in this position, Patty Pimblett is gonna fucking choke the shit out of you. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like Gaethje's fucked on the ground, bro. And I think that Patty is good enough with the grappling to get Gaethje in these fucked up positions on the ground and end up finishing him on the ground. Gaethje by knockout is the play. Like Gaethje by knockout or Patty by submission is the way to play that fight. The way to bet it. Like, no, bro. Yeah, Fiziev is over. Yeah, exactly. I thought Patty was going to win already. Yeah, but hearing these takes solidifies it for me. Yeah, exactly. Joel Alvarez versus Luque, his ass literally. Yeah, bro. Fucking Fiziev had fucking Gaethje eating his ass. So Patty is going to be doing the same thing. Let me go ahead and check out that Volkanovski video that Coltrane was talking to me about. Was that Coltrane? Yes, it was. Okay. I got you, brother. Let me see. Alexander Volkanovski. I think I can. I don't know if I can. You guys can hear this. Oh, yep. Here it is. I can't show this because then I might get like the stream taken down or something. Wilk's in the gym. Wilk is training with Luke. That's crazy. Yeah, Volk thought he was fighting Lerone in December. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. The UFC just said fuck you, Lerone Murphy. You don't think they come to a decision? Patty and Gaethje? No, no way. Pumpkin pie? Hell yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Tech. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Yeah, hell yeah. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I've got to get some food in me. Got to eat something. It's getting late. It's 11 o'clock where I'm at right now. Kizzy, did you celebrate today being in Nicaragua with your girl? No, we just went out and did like some errands and shit. So no, we didn't have any Thanksgiving dinner. Fortunately. But yeah, boys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up in just a bit here. I do appreciate you guys for coming through and talking to me. Nobody joined the panel. Nobody wanted to talk to your boy. Nobody wanted to fucking join the StreamYard. I put the link in chat. Is it still pinned? But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for coming through to chop it up. But and then yeah, let me go ahead and link my most recent video if you haven't watched it already. Basically just shitting on Michael Chandler and saying that he should not be in the rankings. But yeah, go ahead and give that a watch. Leave a like on the stream, comment, all that good shit, all that stuff that YouTubers are supposed to say. What do you do for Thanksgiving in Brazil, brother? No, yeah, I mean sometimes they have like Thanksgiving like dinners like at these hotels or something or whatever. But yeah, we didn't do that this year. But yeah, I've been craving a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some turkey, some ham, fucking mashed potatoes, all that good shit. Mac and cheese, stuffing, cornbread. But yeah, good stream. Appreciate you guys. Very good stream tonight. Appreciate you. I'll join right now and sell you on Goose Cup. Next time, Braden. Next time. Lerone getting shafted by the UFC. Yeah, no, he definitely is. But I'll do another one of these here soon. Maybe over the weekend. We can talk about the fights. I'll put the same kind of link in the chat, and you guys can join. But yeah, peace out, boys. Thanks, Ferraro, Braden, Coltrane, Hernanov, Useless, Paku, Ferraro. Yep. But yeah, peace out, boys. Have a good night. And yeah, good luck on your fucking bets for UFC 323. I'm gonna be dropping like the full breakdowns and predictions video for that probably around like Monday, Tuesday, latest probably Wednesday. I want to get it out a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna do some more notes on that right now after the stream. So yeah, peace out, bros. Have a good night, and Braden, I'll get you on here next stream, all right? So you can sell me on Gooskov. But yeah, peace out, bros. Have a good one.